Tragic news coming in from Russia. Yet another Indian national has died while fighting for Russian forces. 32-year-old Binil TB was recently killed in a drone attack while fighting on behalf of the Russian army. CNBC-TV18 reached out to Binil's family, who said they received the sad news from his cousin N18G, who had also gone with Binil to Russia about a year ago. The family says that Jain has himself been badly injured in combat and sent a WhatsApp message from his hospital bed to inform the family back in Kerala that Binil had been killed. The Indian embassy in Moscow has also informed Binil's wife about his death. The family is now contacting members of parliament from Kerala and the Kerala government to get the mortal remains back. The central government is also trying to get more details about the circumstances leading to Binil's death. The family told CNBC-TV18 that both Binil and Jain had left for Russia about 12 months ago to work as technicians in the Russian army, and they had no idea that they would be sent into combat actually. 6 months ago, both Binil and Jain informed the family that they had been trapped and were being forced to fight on behalf of Russian forces. Since then, the family had been trying to get them back from Russia. In video messages and WhatsApps to the family over the past few months, Binil had been saying that he is mentally and physically exhausted and wants to go back home. While they were pleading for their release, the Russian army was not releasing them or relieving them.
ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞ് എംബസിയിലെ രാംകുമാർ സാറിനെ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പുള്ളി ഞങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റൊക്കെ 3 മാസം മുമ്പ് തന്നെ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നാണ്. പക്ഷെ അത് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇവിടുത്തെ കമാൻഡറുടെ അടുത്ത് പറയുമ്പോൾ കമാൻഡർ ഞങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് പറയുന്നത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റ് ഇതുവരെ ക്യാൻസലാക്കിയിട്ടില്ല, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അവരെ ഇവിടുന്ന് ഡിസ്മിസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടുള്ള ഓർഡർ അവർക്ക് ഡിഫൻസ് മിനിസ്റ്ററിൽ നിന്ന് ലഭിക്കണം, അല്ലാതെ ഞങ്ങളെ പറഞ്ഞയക്കാൻ സാധിക്കില്ല എന്നാണ് അവർ പറയണത്. ഇപ്പം എന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്നറിയാത്തൊരവസ്ഥയിലായിരുന്നു ഞങ്ങൾ നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഞങ്ങളെ ഒന്ന് ഇവിടുന്ന് സഹായിക്കണമായിരുന്നു.
Family members say that both Binil and Jain were barely able to contact their families in Thrissur. They were only a few times in the last 1 year that they managed to contact their loved ones back home via WhatsApp, and that was only when they got an occasional Wi-Fi connection. More than 100 Indian nationals have travelled to Russia over the last 2 years to work as electricians, cooks, plumbers and drivers. But what they did not know is that they would be drafted into the Russian army to fight against Ukraine. According to reports, many were made to give up Indian passports, take permanent residence in Russia and were then made to fight against Ukraine. The Indian government had strongly protested against Indians being drafted into combat by Russia, and the External Affairs Minister had demanded the release and safe repatriation of all of them. While most have returned, there could still be 19 to 25 such people whose whereabouts are not known and who are still trapped in Russia. The Indian government continues to try and get them back safely and as soon as possible.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in to CNBC TV18. Make sure you follow us and stay updated on all our social media platforms.